Studies.
Danhausen has many gifts of wrestling for you today.
Welcome to Suplex Studies, episode 28. Every other episode, yeah, it wasn't all that great.
Yeah, sometimes not really much. I agree with you on that. But anyway, Merry fucking Christmas.
Hello and welcome to Suplex Studies. I am Eric and today I'm joined by Gator Flow. Gator Flow is on his way. Welcome, Gator. How are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful, bro. How you doing today?
Delete.
Interesting.
I'm doing very well.
Yes, as Eric alluded to, Gator Flow. Stephen Flow. Have you seen the Stephen Flow?
I did see Stephen Flow. Alan sent me a pic of it, and then you sent me the video. I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
It's some of the funniest shit I've seen, dude. I thought cocaine was funny. I thought Gain was funny.
Rocaine?
I thought Rocaine was funny. We still haven't gotten that one. Isn't there another one? Hurricane?
Yeah, Hurricane.
Hurricane now too. But yeah, I thought Stephen Flow is one of the most creative, hilarious, haha things I've seen in quite some time now.
I wonder if he has crossed paths with the Canaanites.
Ooh, the Canaanites.
Would they be called that, or would they be... What were they calling them on the internet? The Canaverse or something? I don't know what the fuck saw.
It's a Caneverse now? The Caneverse?
I think I saw someone referring to the Caneverse. Something like that.
Yeah, it's probably the Caneverse. That's probably what it is. I love all these renditions. I love Stephen Flow. I love his entrance. It's basically just, if you haven't checked it out, get on YouTube, Stephen Flow. What's that, Kane?
Stephen Flow, you're gonna burn it now and be on your way,
Thank you, Hillbilly Kane. Oh, man. But yeah, dude, that shit was hilarious. But thank you guys for joining us. It's another wonderful Wednesday. We're here on Suplex Studies, Suplex Studios. Thanks for joining us. Eric, give them the gist of the show and where they can follow us at.
Well. Here, we like to grab a match from the wrestling history books. One today, we're doing ECW. We're going to do a Raven versus Sandman world title match from 95. Holiday Hell, but we'll do that later on. Send us your match recommendations. They just have to be 1 year old. But yes, we release week in and week out every Wednesday on your favorite podcast platform. So if you're with us on Spotify, Apple, Google, fucking I don't know what, YouTube. YouTube?
Love them YouTube losers. We love you guys. Keep hitting that. Give us some comments on YouTube, guys. We see you. We see you out there.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, if we make a mistake, call us out. Let us know. We'll shout you out on the show. Yeah, man, but follow us on the socials, Suplex Studies on the X, on the Twitter, same thing. Instagram, Facebook, follow me, Augustine Garcia on Facebook. Augustine Gator Garcia on Instagram. I checked it out, Eric. I double-checked it. I am correct on that one. It's Augustine Gator Garcia.
I think that might be your display name.
Yes. Oh, so just check up for Augustine Garcia anyway, and it'll just probably pop up.
Probably, I don't know. Probably not.
You'll find my jabroni ass.
Depends.
You'll find us. Check the headers.
All they have to do is go to our main Instagram page, and we're tagged on almost all of our shit.
Easy money right there, people. It's easy. I expect to see you guys on the socials calling me out now.
You'll see my tag at Kreutzrath. Kreutz.Rath. Speaking of Kreutzratho, did you see Kenny Omega a little teaser video on last week's Dynamite in Washington, D-Sizzle.
That's a negative. Didn't. What happened? What happened?
They played a video package teasing the return of one Kenny Omega.
A vignette.
Vignette.
It's a vignette.
A vignette with the vignette.
A vignette. It's spelled V-I-G-N-E-T-T-E, right?
It's time. Who better to dethrone Jan Moxley than Kenny Omega?
Yes. I think we've alluded to this before on the pod. I would love to see one Kenny Omega come back and become a 2-time champion. He needs that. I mean,
Do you think all this could take place within the next half year, setting up Omega Okada 5 at All In Texas in July?
I mean, yeah. I thought that's where Tony's mind was going. Tony's brain is going, Okada Omega is the biggest match that this man can make in his mind, right? In Tony's mind, I think Omega Okada is the biggest match that he can make.
Yeah.
And you want to make it for a world title. So, somehow, some way, we're going to have to get that strap on one of these. So we're going to end up doing that. We're going to go ahead and give it to Kenny. And then eventually, his arch enemy comes back. And I think Okada? No. I think Omega retains.
Yes. And then maybe they go round 6 later in the year or something. I don't know.
Oh, my God. They're just going to empty the clip, man. This went from like a pistol, just six in the hole. What are they going to do? 7, 8, 9, 10? LeBron? What are they going to do?
I don't know if they'll go that far. No.
I don't know, man.
Maybe it's 5 and out. Who knows?
Perhaps.
But Kenny's like up big time. I think he's up 3-1 or something.
Kenny's up right now?
Wait, is it 3-1?
I thought Okada was up.
Yeah, he is.
Okada's up.
I think they're split. I think it's 2-2.
They've gone 4?
Yes.
So, yeah, it's 2-2.
Yeah.
It's 2-2 then. But, yeah, dude, I think, all right, then if it's like that, if they're even, then I can see Okada taking it from him.
Okada Kazuchika.
Yes. Has AEW
Still, huh?
still with
You're
that 28 weeks in, still can't stop. Has AEW had a Japanese world heavyweight champion?
No, not yet. Takeshita is going to be more than likely a world champion.
But he's got a lot of time. Okada is older.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I see Okada. I kind of like Okada taking the world title from Kenny.
I can see Tony Khan making Okada the inaugural, like the first Japanese world heavyweight champion in AEW. I can see that happening. I mean, for Christ's sakes, you saw the video I sent you about him and fucking Commander. You know how this dude runs back there. Oh, fuck out of here, dude. Fuck out of here.
That was a silly video. Yeah, for sure. But here, right now, we're going to get into some news. Gator, where do you want to take this today?
First things first, I want to get your thoughts on, per Chris Jericho, AEW is going to be they are going to be booking smaller arenas. Going more in the 4,000, 5,000 seat range rather than the 10,000 seat range. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What do you think about this, bruh?
I fucking love it, mate.
I do too.
It's bloody fucking great idea.
Where has this been this whole time? Why haven't they acted sooner?
How long
What
have they
took
been doing
him
this?
this
Like
long?
2 years of booking
10,000.
these big ass places.
10,000. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000.
It's it's really the less is more approach.
Yes.
And it's already doing wonders for the current product. As of late, there's been a few smaller, intimate venues with the recent Hammerstein Ballroom shows, and then that place in D.C. I don't know if you checked that out last week. It was a smaller venue, and it was a raucous crowd. It was a great show.
Lashley?
Lashley was present, I think. Yeah.
No, but yeah, dude. I think like you're saying right there, like booking it makes it hotter. Like smaller makes it hotter.
So Boeing Center in San Antonio and or Collision at the Coliseum
Yeah.
and or both.
I would say the Boeing Center would probably be the best.
AEW would be really cool there.
Yeah.
As I've already said here on the pod.
Yep. I like the nice, the little, the seated area that they've got, along with a big old floor. I mean, we could get floor seats. I don't know. Would they do seats or would it just be like a fucking crowd? They do seats. They just put the chairs down individually down there.
Yeah, there'd be
wouldn't they?
seats for show.
I want it to be like a fucking mosh pit, ECW style, like today's fucking match. That shit
There's
was
no
fucking
mosh
wild.
pit.
There should have been a mosh pit. That shit
There
got
seats.
crazy. Wrestlers were getting thrown on fucking people. It was insanity. I loved it.
It's sanity, mate.
Yes. But I think it's also going to make ticket prices more expensive, don't you think? Like, are they
I
going to go
thought
up
they'd
in value?
be- Well, if they sell out fast enough now, yeah, then demand increases because you can't get a ticket anymore.
Yeah,
But will it become that way? Probably.
probably.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I like the strategy, though, to answer your question. And, yeah, these shows have all benefited from the smaller venues lately. So it's a great move.
You know what else is,
For show.
what else I think is going to be cool is
What?
that when you book a smaller venue, you're more up close. You're up close with the action. You're up close. You can see. You're not in nosebleeds. You can fucking see everything. And that I think I'm going to like the most about this. You're going to be up close and personal with these events, making them, feel more at home. It's more of a memory that way to me than if I'm, I don't know, up at a Royal Rumble, can't see the competitors, can't see shit, and I walk out as
You're
Bray
just fucking
Wyatt,
blind, mate.
and I leave as Bray Wyatt's coming out.
Oh.
Little something like that.
What an asshole.
Who did that? What an asshole that guy.
You did, and then I did, and Jaidezu
Hammerstein.
Aaron,
Yes.
was that it?
I think so, yeah. We're all guilty of douchebags.
Am I?
Yeah, we were all douchebags that day. Little did we know it would be his last
idiots. Who does that? Who walks out on a wrestling match? You out of your mind,
match. I'll be right back.
Gator, Eric? Do better. Hey, Macho. Hey, what up, Double C? My main man. Yeah. Goddamn Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Uh-huh. Yeah. Gator, what you got going on, huh?
So Triller, you see Triller, bruh?
Slim Trizzo.
Yeah, the Triller.
Trilla.
He's going to be leaving.
Well, you sent me this screenshot, right?
Yeah.
Should I just read this?
Yeah, read it.
All right, I found your screenshot you sent me. It says FTR, follow the Rev. I don't know what this is, whoever posted this. It says breaking. Commencing Thursday, February 6, 2025, AEW weekly programming will be unavailable on Triller TV, and the AEW Plus subscription service will cease operations in several countries, including Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Panama. And it doesn't include
The United Kingdom, mate.
That means we can still get it.
I don't know. I think so.
I mean, if they didn't get rid of it in the UK, we should be good still because that's kind of where we're going through, right?
Yeah. On the VPN.
Yeah, they know nothing.
I thought AEW on the VPN.
I thought you on the VPN. Maybe we can be on the ESPN like that Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Like Taff and like Hook and his daddy.
Like Hook and his daddy Taff. We can be on the AEW.
We'd be on the Triller TV on the VPN.
Do you think eventually like Triller, like all this just goes off air and they make you just go straight up to the Max?
I don't know, man. No, because I think there's Max is different in different countries, so different deals are with other areas.
I get you.
So I don't know how it's gonna shake up.
Yeah, I guess in places of the world where maybe Max isn't available and this is available, you'd want
Right.
to kind of keep it up there so you could never really pull it down completely if you wanted to
That's what I'm saying. I think
have them. So
even since so many people on Trailer UK have purchased so many papes at that $20 price point,
yeah.
how much is it gonna be on Max? We shall see.
Yes,
I'd pay
well,
20 on Max though.
I have a feeling they're going to be charging many monies because Danhausen will be on the show soon enough. I have come back. I am messing with male models. I will curse them all and I will dick punch them.
You got Madden pretty well on Ring of Honor the other
I
night.
did. He tried to get me, but little did he know I had a jar of teeth on me. And I shoved them down his throat, I cursed him, and I ran the fuck out.
Came out of nowhere there, Danhausen. I totally couldn't tell it was you through that mask, you know.
Yeah, no. Did you see the follow-up that he's alluding to there?
Was there a follow-up
Yeah,
video
there-
or anything?
Yeah, there was a little
Oh,
follow-up.
I missed that.
Yeah,
What happened?
Danny and what's his name? Madden?
Danny Magic?
Who's the dude that's M&M's, right? The male modeling
Right,
guys?
right, yes.
The tall dude. Not
Madden.
Madden. I guess they
What the hell is his other name?
It's Mansoor. It was Mansoor and
Well,
Madden.
yeah, no.
Max?
Yes, maybe not. I don't know.
Maximus Madden?
I don't think so.
Maximus Madden.
Oh shit! But no, he ends up he curses Madden and he shoves teeth, jarred teeth down. Now, who was it that was talking about teeth here on the podcast?
Teeth.
Teeth. Remember, were we talking about bringing those damn teeth back so they could sell them?
What, jars of teeth?
Jars of teeth.
Like, what, at the merch booth?
Yeah, at the merch booth.
Did you say that on the pod or
We
what?
both did.
I don't think we specifically said sell
One of-
jars of teeth.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Jars of teeth. We were talking about
It's a great
Danhausen merch.
Oh, I mean, so many merch items.
Yes.
For the Danhausen.
The cape, the mask, jars of teeth, individual teeth, the teeth signs, the foam teeth. You know what I mean?
They should start doing signed masks.
Dude, that'd be dope. Yeah.
Dude, you know all his shit sells, or it's all sold out on Ringside. Like all of the exclusives, his Amazon 2-pack was, I mean,
That thing's gone too?
Oh, that one was gone like early on.
Damn,
you know.
Thank God I got one.
I
Oof.
know.
I still got to get the Lucha Bros. I think that's the only one that I'm short right now on the Amazon 2-packs. The Lucha Bros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I got the Hardys. Those are up there. Missing one Amazon 2-pack right now. I hate
It'll
it.
be there.
Dude, I had it freaking complete. They had to come out with 2 brand new ones. I was like, you sons of bitches.
But yeah, trailer. We still don't. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. We don't know if there will be the pick and pick ads or no ads on Max yet. So until I know that, I will continue watching on Triller.
Man, I'm kind of thinking
Triller.
I'm thinking they're gonna throw ads in.
Yeah, I can't watch that
I'm
bullshit.
thinking they're gonna throw ads in.
I don't have time for that.
Damn it. Yeah, but for me it'd be good because I can just subscribe upstairs and just whatever.
Well, hopefully they do AEW Plus on Max and just bring that service
Ad free.
to Max. Yeah, exactly.
Ad free.
it's
Yeah.
Just bring AEW Plus to Max. Right? I mean, it makes
Yeah.
the most sense.
Yeah, and that's probably the game plan right now.
It'd be wise.
Yeah, I know. I dog on Tony all the time, but he's got a vision at least, and as far as media goes, and this big contract that he's got right here. I mean, he's doing a good job.
On the whole,
On the whole, on it, the whole thing.
is that right?
Yeah, if you think about Tony on the whole, he's doing okay on there.
I have a couple corrections, just real quick,
What
to make there, Steve.
corrections
This week, you have any?
I don't have shit.
Okay.
I ain't never wrong.
Really quickly here, Steve, I had the invisible hand, Don Callis. I was calling him the fuck did I call him? The Iron Hand or something.
Yeah, the Iron Claw, the Iron Hand. Man,
Something like that. But that was totally wrong. And that was maybe 2 weeks ago. And Ian Riccaboni mentioned it, or finally called Callis that on Rampage the other night. And I was like, oh, Raw, the invisible hand. Don Callis.
Don Callis.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rampage, what do you got? One episode left?
1 or 2, right? Or is
Yeah.
it just 1?
I thought it was one.
That's it?
I mean,
Finn?
I don't know. I don't have a calendar around me right now, but I don't
Is
know how many
Shockwave happening, or is just Ring of Honor going to get a TV dizzle?
Man,
Faux
I
shizzle.
don't know if either one of them's going to happen. It might just be less is more.
Rampage and College.
Might just be less is more. Booking smaller events, smaller venues, and also take one show away to make it count.
Rampage was cooking, as they say. I'd say for the last good year and a half.
That was on Fridays, right?
Yeah.
SmackDown's on Fridays, right?
Yes, and it
Yeah.
follows SmackDown.
Yeah, it followed SmackDown.
So it serves as like a 3-hour block of wrestling,
yeah.
which is always cool. But I remember early on in the pod, I would say, oh, I want to check out a SmackDown followed by a Rampage. I never fucking turned on SmackDown, I don't think.
I promise. I promise.
Maybe twice. I'd never say I promise.
I promise. I'm going to check it out. Early on in the pods, you
You
go,
always throw in I promise
Eric
these
promises.
words. No, I don't. I just float. Maybe I'll do it.
You promise?
I don't. Fuck you. Another correction. What the fuck did I even have this on here for? I had Brian Myers / Kurt Hawkins. I had said something about what the fuck did I say? Something about a loss streak.
Were you talking about Brian Myers' loss streak compared to Shinsuke Nakamura's loss streak?
Yeah, because they're not. That's what it was, and Shinsuke's was not as long at all. That's all I just wanted to clarify.
So Brian Myers' losing streak was longer than Shinsuke's, yes?
Oh, like way longer. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, then speaking of losing streak angles, Harley Cameron has started hers of sorts, you know. She's been
Okay.
like, "Oh, you haven't won here in AEW, blah blah blah." They're
All
starting
right.
to say that now.
They're giving her the slow build.
Yeah.
The slow build. Lose,
Slow
lose,
build.
lose.
She's
Oh
gonna-
my God,
I don't know
dude.
when she gets the big dub though, you know.
They're
Which
going,
pape?
They're going Shinsuke with her.
Yeah.
They're fucking shit. They just saw what Shinsuke did. They're going Shinsuke's.
Shinsuke Cameron.
Wrestling does mirror itself, each
Right.
other.
I mean, there's only so many stories
shows.
to do.
Yeah.
It all rinse and repeats. Borrow this, borrow that.
Yeah.
Put a little spin.
Harley Graham, losing streak.
Harley Graham.
I love Harley Graham. Yeah, put her on a losing streak. Maybe eventually have her beat somebody like Serena Deeb. And, propel her to the upper stratosphere. Something that we were also mentioning earlier on in the show was, not in this show in particular, but in one of the shows in the past, was Mariah May and her world title run. And I think one of us mentioned Thunder Rosa being one of the best wins that she could get to really solidify her world title reign. And it looks like that's where they're going.
Yeah, buddy.
It looks like they're feuding right now.
Yeah, they've been on a little path for the last few weeks. Thunder Rosa started making a claim for the world title again, of course, because pretty sure she never lost it, right? She had to vacate.
Yeah, she vacated it. That is correct.
So the other night on Collision, she came out and attacked Mariah May and hoisted the world title. This is my world championship. It's mine.
This is mine.
She's a friend of the podcast. We love you, Thunder Rosa.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Is that right?
Friend of the pod. Hey, man, if you give us a like or a share or a shout, you're a friend of the pod.
That's a good way of putting it. Sure.
Hey, come on. Beef's a friend of the pod now, too.
Beefy.
Beef.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. Him and, who was it? JD Drake were tagging, and I gave him a little nickname. I said Beef Drakes. And he hit the little like button. So guess what? Now, Beef is a friend of the podcast.
All right. Beef. Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the show,
Suplex Stories.
friend. Oh, but yeah,
what
man.
you got, bruv?
One last thing I got on my notes is Re Senior, rest in peace.
Re Senor Re Mysterio.
Yes. I never
Rest in
seen him.
peace.
Never seen him wrestle. I don't know much about him. I do know he's a Mysterio Senior, which means he's Ray's dad, right?
Uncle.
Uncle. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right.
Damn. Rest in peace, mate.
And that's the bottom line. 'Cause Suplex Studies said so. Well, I guess now we're going to get into our first commercial break of the evening. And when we get back, we're going to go ahead and talk about a little bit of Holiday Hell Raven versus the Sandman. And I got to tell you, this is one crazy son of a bitch.
ECW, 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 ECW.
Gator, we are back in the lands of the Extreme Championship Wrestling. Today, our feature match of the week is Raven versus the ECW World Champion, Sandman.
What about me, huh? What about Raven?
What about Raven?
Quote the Raven.
How about Raven?
Nevermore. I love Raven, dude. I love Raven. I'm so happy that we're getting to bring you guys this match here today on Suplex Studies. Like, subscribe, comment. Raven Sandman, it's going to be a banger here, bro. Just to take one from you. When and where did this take place from?
Raw, Mike, this is in Queens, New York, December 29th. I wrote 24 on accident.
Oh, it was definitely not 24.
1995.
This is a 19er.
95, at the end of 95, on the cusp. It was aired, actually, on like January 9th, I think, or 2nd. I can't remember what I read. But, yeah, it was just a pre-recorded. And then, so this is Holiday Hell, we should say, 1995. And it aired over 2 nights on their televised ECW shows, I guess.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The following weeks, I guess.
That's cool.
It is at the Lost Battalion Hall.
Yeah, that's what I like to call that is a basketball gym. They were at a basketball gym. It was a hardwood floor.
Right.
There was hoops set up. There's about 6 basketball hoops that I could see. They had a scaffold set up with the cameras. They had some kind of a chandelier over the ring. It was a really cool vibe. It was kind of like starting up a wrestling game, and this is like the first arena that you could book because you didn't have any money. You're not booking stadiums yet, 10,000, 4,000. So, I mean, that's kind of what this looked like to me. But it was really fucking cool. It was cool.
It was a cool little vibe. Really vibrant, excited, engaged crowd. And I guess that's what you could come to expect from a rabid ECW fan base at this time. You know, they were the most hardcore of hardcore wrestling fans at the time. Would you agree with that or not?
Oh, absolutely. So they probably would still say that they are down there. I mean, if ECW was ever to reemerge, I'm sure that same rowdy crowd would be right there to support it front and center just one more time. But yeah, this crowd was insane, dude. They had chairs. I don't know if they were pulling their own chairs up and having the wrestlers use them, or if they had just brought their own chairs to the stadium. But I know for sure
The stadium?
to the venue, the arena, the hall.
The hall.
To the hall. But I know some people did bring their own weapons because they were trying to hand them off to guys like Tommy Dreamer and Raven and Sandman, and I think we had some Blue Meanie in here. We had some Stevie Richards involved in all this. Some Medulla Oblongata, Badula McGillicuddy was a little involved in this. But it's crazy because we didn't get right to the main event. And luckily, you stopped at a certain point while we were watching this to give us time to watch. I think it was Raven. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie versus Tommy Dreamer.
Right.
Said, let's give it a watch. See what happens.
I I don't know why I stopped on it, because we were talking about Tommy Dreamer prior, so something in my head was like, oh, click. And sure enough, Tommy Dreamer beats the Blue Meanie in 11 seconds or some shit, and then he beats Stevie Richards in another 10 seconds or whatever, and then he's going to try to pile drive, what's her name? Medulla?
Beulah McGillicuddy.
Medulla, what did I just call her?
Medulla oblongata
Medulla.
McGillicuddy. I hear medulla oblongata McGillicuddy.
So it's Beulah.
It's Beulah.
All right, so she almost got pile driven, evades because Raven shows up for the continuation of this match. It was like a Mortal Kombat Eliminator ladder stack.
Yeah, you got to beat.
Get to the next person.
Yeah, now you're on Shang Tsung. Wait, no. Now you're on Shao Kahn. You're on Shao Kahn now. You got through Shang Tsung. You got through Goro. Now you're on Shao Kahn.
Scorps.
Well, we didn't get to Scorps.
Right.
We didn't get there. Well, I guess maybe Beulah could have been Scorps. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah. But yeah, Raven makes the save as Dreamer's about to pile drive Beulah McGillicuddy, who's flashing a full moon for everyone to see. He throws some kind of, it wasn't a chair, it looked like a shelf to me, some kind of like shelving.
I don't even remember what the fuck that was.
It looked like a shelf or a desk or some shit. He throws it in very, very gingerly, very slightly, hits Tommy Dreamer. He sells it and goes down. Raven jumps in the ring, makes a save. Now we've got a match. And what we didn't know while we were watching this is that this match was actually a number one contenders match.
Right,
and the winner would later on face the Sandman for the ECW world title. So we sat there. It starts to happen as if it's a match. We've got cheese graters, chairs, tables, ladders. We've got all the spots. And some way through, we started going, is this a match?
Yeah, I know, right? Because, well, these two are mortal enemies from what I've heard. Dreamer and Raven, right? And I think they end up winning the tag titles or something much later on? And I know they have a storied history there in ECW.
Yeah,
a through-line story.
And I want to say the reason that they were at odds was Beulah.
Oh, is that right?
I believe Beulah used to be Tommy's girl. That was Tommy's girl. And now she's with Raven. So
gotcha.
Makes sense why he was trying to pile drive her.
Wow, he was upset.
Heartbroken.
He was hurt.
A heartbroken man.
Oh,
the poor guy. He wants to go ahead and pile drive Beulah because she broke his heart. But yeah, so that happens. Raven comes out. We got a full-blown match now. And now Eric and I are finally in the know. This is a match. Mm-hmm. And I still hadn't gotten to the point where I realized, I'm sitting here saying, what, he's having 2 matches tonight? And Eric's like, yeah, he's having 2 matches. This is the number one contenders. Okay, cool.
Well, I found out just as, right as you did,
Yeah. So what ended up happening, it was a whole lot of fuckery.
Dude, man, they go through the crowd a lot there. And, yeah, the cheese grater to Raven's forehead causes him to bleed quite profusely, and then Tommy Dreamer ends up bleeding at some point somehow, and chairs. Oh, there was I don't know if I even mentioned, but on Raven's entrance, some kid was trying to hand him a frying pan.
A frying pan.
That was funny.
I wonder if it was cast iron. That would have been fucking dope, dude.
It looked like a little piece of shit aluminum one.
Yeah, he probably just got a little cheap-ass one. His mom,
Mom, I need a frying pan for tonight's event. Take the cheap one.
You get to take one weapon in, Mom.
Take one weapon. I wonder if it was like bring a weapon, get $5 off your ticket or some shit like that.
You get a free hot dog.
Free hot dog if you bring a weapon. Now, if the competitors actually, if the wrestlers actually use your weapon, then you get a free slice of pie also.
A little pie.
A little pizza pie. A little Nunzio pizza pie from Nunzio's.
Do you like pie?
I do like pie. So, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that.
Fucking, I think Beulah ends up trying to spray paint Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, yeah. Moves out of the way. Raven gets the spray in the face, and he ends up giving the DDT to Stevie.
To Stevie Richards, yeah Shawn Michaels' brother.
Yeah, right? You think he's Hickenbottom's brother?
Yeah, I thought he was a Hickenbottom, that's for sure.
Hickenbottom Jones?
Yeah. So we do get a real chair because a lot of these chairs were made of plastic that we see throughout this entire event.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I didn't even notice that one ended up being probably the only good chair we saw.
Yeah, I think
I didn't
so.
even realize it.
Because I don't even think I saw. Wait, no, real chair? No, not even in the Cactus Jack Sabu match later on.
No,
They were
those
using
were
plastic chairs.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe they just got this one off of maybe a timekeeper that was sitting there, or off somebody
maybe.
that was sitting around there. Somebody had a real chair, and they finally
Someone
used
did.
it. And Raven DDTs Tommy Dreamer on it.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Raven's going on to the
Yeah.
championship matchup. But this would not be the last that we see of Tom Tom.
No, that's right.
He will be back, pulling the old Mankind from Hell in a
That's
Cell.
right, mate.
Pulling the old double duties.
Man, lots of guys are.
Yeah, actually, didn't Mick actually
Mick?
pull double duties in this one?
Well, not quite yet.
Not quite yet, but yes, he will pull double duties eventually.
We will see here in the feature matchup of the week. If you have a match you'd like us to review, you can leave a suggestion as a comment on the YouTubes, on Spotify. Hell, maybe even Instagram. Hell, maybe even little Facebook. People don't like. I don't use Facebook. Do people use Facebook that?
I use Facebook as it's a mass photo storage system for me. Maybe a little bit of wrestling news here and there, some wrestling figures.
Right, right,
Anything, maybe I follow a lot of football.
right.
So-
Stephen Flo videos.
Stephen Flo.
Stephen Flo is on his way. Well, today we have Gator Flo.
Yes, and I don't know where Stephen Flo is or where he went today.
Where did he go?
I don't know where he went today, but he's most certainly on the way.
That's right. That's right.
You know who else is on the way in this feature
What?
matchup of the day? Woman. Couldn't believe my eyes.
Woman, you know you're woman. You gotta be woman. You gotta put it around. When you
What song is that?
I have no clue.
Wolf Mother. It's on a Guitar Hero, I think.
Okay, no, I'm not keen. Not too keen. Speaking of Guitar Hero, congratulations to Aaron.
Oh yeah. Aaron whipped some.
Yeah.
Whip some ass
We have-
on some Guitar Hero there at a local bar.
We have the video footage to prove it. He went out there. He dominated. Aaron is your Guitar Hero World Champion.
San Antonio champion
That's
here.
right, yeah. That's only because I wasn't there, because I can shred, yeah. I play a mean green fucking guitar, dog. You don't even know. I can play hook song. You don't even know. Yeah, you don't even know. What you know?
You gonna share some of the rap album there, Mach 5?
Well, yeah, I don't like to give away my my shit on live or for free. If you want to hear my album, just go to Spotify and look it up. I talk a lot of shit about Hulk Hogan. He's a real piece of trash. That guy still is. Yeah, dig it.
You're a coward, Hulk Hogan.
Tell him about it, Mach 1.
Yeah. How about we get back to the feature match? Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause woman was there, and she knows a thing or
Oh,
two
dude,
about
that's
being with
right.
Elizabeth. Yeah.
Dude, so Woman is holding the ECW world title.
And it looks like shit.
This is a piece of shit title.
The fucking, what was it? The little side plates? It's supposed to be secured by 4 rivets, I would call them.
Sure.
3 of 4 are broken, gone, absent, and that shit's just hanging off. It's the worst title I've ever seen. Well, the hardcore
Worst world
belt.
title?
World title, yeah, because a hardcore at least was a hardcore belt. This is a world title that looks like fucking straight dog shit.
Yeah, I need to look into oh, his voice got high.
Yeah.
I gotta look into the history of the ECW world title because I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 different designs through the 90s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there definitely is. This was one of the, I think the one in like 96, I want to say, is the one that I really liked. And I think that's the one that Taz might have been wielding at the time.
The Winged Eagle rip-off one?
Yeah, that one. Dude, that belt was dope, bro.
Nah.
And then the back of them, they had like that crazy zebra print. It was like either purple zebra or like orange zebra or white zebra. Like they had different zebra prints on the insides of the belts too, on the replicas when you would buy them. Or you would say, I wouldn't buy them. I saw them. I couldn't afford that shit.
Mm.
But yeah, dude, their replicas were awesome. I thought for a certain point in time, ECW had really awesome belts. I thought.
Yeah,
The-
I mean,
The tag titles were cool. World title was cool. The television title that RVD held, that was a cool belt.
true,
Like,
true.
all those belts were cool to me.
They have, I mean, yes, I completely agree. There's a lot of cool ones there, especially towards the end.
Like I said, we got Woman, and you're not very familiar with Woman. You didn't watch a whole lot of WCW in the
No,
90s.
did not.
She is one of, like, embedded in my brain, one of the classic valets.
Oh,
It was Woman and Miss Elizabeth coming out with the Four Horsemen on WCW week in and week out.
like in the early 90s or what?
Yep. Not in the
Oh.
early 90s. Well, yeah, in the early 90s, yeah. I don't even know
Wait.
why the fuck she was here at this point, to be honest with you.
Late 95, EC Dub. I couldn't tell you. But nonetheless, she is leading Sandman to the ring. And we're watching this on the Peacock, on the cock.
And there's cursing.
There is cursing here
Yeah.
on Peacock.
Tommy's
on
saying
this EC Dub.
bullshit, and Raven's too much of a pussy to face him in his hometown. And he's a New Yorker, and to get your ass out here and fight. And I was like, ooh, there's some cursing on this shit. Not PG-13.
No, not in the slightest.
Yeah, don't let your kids watch it. It says extreme for a reason. It was crazy. So, yeah, dude, fucking Sandman comes out. He's wearing his white shirt and his white Zumbas. I mean, he's doing his best to match, I thought. For being a homeless, drunk bum, at least he's matching. And, yes, he is drunk from what we could gather in this match. But the one thing I did like about his attire is he is wearing the Reebok Kamikazes.
Oh, they're so cool.
Yeah,
the black and whites.
Yep, the Kamikaze 2s, the black and white renditions, not the black, green, and white renditions. The black and white came out after that version
Ooh.
came out. So this was like the alternative version to that. So he's wearing that, and he's matching it up, and he's got his gym socks on up to his shin right there, right below that. He's looking like a full on a gym rat right now, a drunk gym rat. And then Raven comes out, and you got to keep them separated.
Gosh, these fucking stupid songs that they were coming out to. Sandman had a really long entrance. He drank not one but two beers, or one during his entrance, one later on after Raven's entrance. But as you're saying, yeah, Raven comes out too. So yeah, they have this generic ass music for both. Pretty much everyone on this card.
Yeah, it was
Maybe besides not Sabu.
Sabu.
Right.
Sabu was the only one that still had his original music on there. Wow.
Or something very similar, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, something similar to it. But I thought that for Sandman, they did a good job of trying to at least keep.
Yeah, right.
They
You
tried
can
to
kind of
keep it.
you can hear the knockoff Sandman-ness. Oh, and Tommy Dreamer's knockoff Man in the Box kind of sounded.
Yeah, they did a good job with those two.
Oh,
I
did
think
they?
When Raven was coming out, for some reason, Stephen Flow was still fresh on the brain.
Oh, right,
And I was
right.
thinking that Raven's entrance music was even flow. I was wrong. It was the Offspring. You got to keep them separated. So when he came out, I couldn't tell if they did a good job, mirroring the song. We got to keep them separated, because I was expecting a completely
Yes.
different song. I was in a
Right.
different mindset.
I think it was.
Did they do a
It
good
was
job?
probably a little similar, but I couldn't even. I didn't have it in my mind set that song
Yeah.
either. So
I was expecting something. I wasn't looking for a.
it was a trip. It sounded stupid as fuck.
And then
Whatever
I think
it was.
At one point, while Sandman's whooping Raven's ass, he turns around and says, "What does he say?" He goes, "Got to keep them separated."
Right. Yeah. Sometime during the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sandman looks over at the camera and says that. Yeah.
Gives us those big old stupid fucking teeth, that shit-eating grin of his.
big old grin, dude.
That drunk shit-eating grin would come into play so many times in this matchup, man. I mean, he threw that thing out there. I mean, it's kind of like a little taunt, you wiggle in your joystick to make a taunt.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like he was taunting, and Sandman's a no-selling son of a bitch, is what I
Oh
gotta
my
say.
gosh! Through the whole match, you were not wrong.
He's a no-selling son of a bitch.
I mean, never ever did really.
It didn't matter what Raven hit him with, dude. I mean, He jumped off of the ring, the apron, and he didn't go through the table, I don't think, but
He landed pretty hard on
Yeah.
the remains of a table that Raven had crashed into just prior.
and he had just been put through that prior because Sandman no-sold a suplex from Raven, I think.
Oh yeah, a few moments before that. Yes.
He no-sells some shit that Raven does and then puts Raven through the table.
Right, yes. But as you just alluded to there, that was our one and only suplex of the week
Yes, we got one.
on this here match that I noticed, right? I mean, did you right? I mean,
That was it, dude.
there was an almost superplex towards the end. Raven maybe almost gets him in it, but we'll discuss the difference that happened
Is that
there.
It's a front
Later
plex. A front plex.
Yeah, I mean that one was a little earlier on too. You're talking about like that suplex position Sandman had Raven onto the barricade,
Yes.
and then did he leg drop him
he did.
at that point, or did he like hit him with his knee?
No, it was a leg
was a
drop.
leg drop,
yeah,
right?
That's one of his.
That looked cool.
signature moves.
That was cool.
I'm
I
not
like
gonna.
that.
I'm not gonna say that's one of his moves in his moveset.
It's a Siggy on his moveset.
It's a Siggy for sure. Yeah, he would basically go up to the ring apron, get a running start, jump, and deliver a leg drop to a hanging opponent on the guardrails. Kind of similar to Mick Foley in the way he would, except his guy was prone on the floor, ring apron, elbow drop, kind of like that, just a little different, little twist,
Twist.
a little twist.
Mixed twist?
Yeah, still looks cool as shit though, dude. Tony Hawk, McTwist.
Oh, right. Went right over my head.
Yeah,
The
Tony Hawk.
McTwisting Tony Hawk.
Man, dude, I've been watching the shit out of Game Over, man.
Game Over, man? The
Game
movie?
Over, man. Yeah, the one with the guys from Workaholics.
Oh, dude, I still
You
I
haven't
only saw that once.
Oh,
I don't
bro.
remember it that well.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious, dude. That dude Bay.
Is it on Netflix or
It's
what?
on Netflix. Yeah, it cracks me up.
Dude, Raven looks so good at this time. I can totally tell why he's referred to as, a top guy here in ECW. He has the look. He has the cool ass hair. Cool T-shirt. He's got everything going on for him. He's sitting in the corner at the beginning of his entrance with Stevie Ray behind him, acting like a fool.
And on top
He
of
grabbed the world title at some point, looking,
Oh, you're
making
talking
sure
about-
that Sandman couldn't see him, and I don't know. I thought that was a funny little detail before the match.
Yeah, he grabs the belt. I think the refs got it right. The refs holding the belt up.
I think Stevie either took it from the ref. I missed it if he did, but yeah, that's probably more than likely what happened.
Yeah, and Woman and Sandman are looking to hard cam, and Stevie's behind them. Just la la la, I got the belt. Ha 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 ha. It's funny as long as they don't see me. And then he hands it back. They turn around. I think Sandman spits beer on his face when they're when he's sitting in the corner with Raven.
Right, because Stevie pops a Budweiser open, right? And
oh yeah.
drinks a little, attempts to chug one, and goes south. And he's not sorry about it. And Sandman proceeds to drink his second brewski in this entrance phase.
It's Sansky.
Oh yes,
It's a Sansky.
sure. And does it with ease and smashes it on his bandana head.
Yes, he was doing the bandana. Thank God, because I've done that before, and it definitely leaves a mark, trust me.
Yeah, that's no fun, I'd imagine.
Yeah, don't get that drunk. Don't get that drunk. Don't
Do
get
not
that drunk.
get that drunk.
No, because you could tell, dude, throughout this entire match, man, Sandman, he'll
What?
deliver a move, and he'll kind of stumble over
Dude,
himself.
he stumbles a lot,
and
right?
he's got to, like, catch himself, and then he'll, like, look up at the crowd and be like,
I look over at Gator, I'm like, dude, he's actually drunk, isn't he?
and I didn't know.
I could see it in his eyes, bro. I wonder how many he guzzled before the match, if any,
I mean, I'm assuming he brought out, like 2 or 3 beers? Well, they don't sell them in 2 or 3 packs. So he probably had at least a baker's dozen in the back before he came on out. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm surprised.
He lived the gimmick, brother.
Yeah, he sure did, dude. And down to the cigarette, too, man. Coming out with a cigarette in his mouth
Oh,
and a
yeah,
beer in his
pre-match
hand.
cigarette.
A pre-match cig, dude. Like, That's so fucking cool right there. I hated that when he went to WWE and they just completely fucking neutered him. No music, no cigarette. You know, the beer spot was obviously fake beer. It was not cool.
Oh, was it? Yeah, of course, right.
Yeah. But I think he did smash that beer can against his cranium when he was in the WWE. So,
Is that right?
yeah, he didn't have that bandana on, that white bandana. Yeah.
I have that this was the first time ever meeting between Raven and Sandman. Joey Styles says, I think during the entrances as well.
Wow.
This is our first time meeting between blah, blah, blah.
Man, that's crazy, dude. They were really pushing Sandman. And, I mean,
I wonder how long he was champion. Was he multi-time champion? Do you remember?
I don't know if he was multi-time champion, but as far as my recollection of ECW goes, he was one of, like, the staple champions, you know? It was either him or it was a Shane Douglas or it was a Mike Awesome. Towards the latter end, it was like a Taz, you know? Those were the staple champions in my mind.
Did you already say RV Dizzle?
He was not.
Oh, did he never get the world
I
title?
don't know about champ. He was the television champ.
Oh, wow.
He was the TV champ, and he held that son of a bitch
Interesting.
for like 2 years, 3 years.
It's a long reign.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Yeah, he held it for a long ass time. I can't watch any of his matches. Thanks a lot, Bill Alfonso. You fucked it all up.
Oh, I know. Did you ever go back and see any of those? And you don't even want to.
I don't want to.
You don't even want to test the
I
waters.
don't want to. That
Test the whistling waters.
That whistle, dude. It triggers my PTSD. I can't do it. There's just beep beep. I can't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, Bill Alfonso. Good job out there. You screwed up RVD's matches. Oh man, but we got kendo sticks in here now. I think what is it? A woman ends up hitting Stevie Richards with a kendo stick.
Is this when the ref is taken out?
Yeah, the ref's taken out. I remember she's like.
Did he get
beating
like sandwiched between the main competitors? Right?
I didn't see.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Oh yeah. No. The ref gets smashed between both Raven and Sandman. I believe. I'm pretty sure I saw that. And goes down is out cold, face front. Dead, as it were.
Rashad whited it.
Oh, too soon, bro.
It's always too soon, bro.
He's okay though, right?
Yeah, I think he's okay.
I saw he was up after the play.
I mean, his confidence and his pride have a concussion, but I think he's doing just fine.
Yeah, that's kind of a rando reference if you're not in watching the old foosball.
Yeah, fantasy
But,
football.
yeah.
She's a cruel beast. She's been cruel to brother Eric, who is now in a must-win situation next week, where
Jesus Christ.
it's win or go home. It's win or last place right here. It's Sacco or bust. What are you gonna do, bro?
You gotta tell him, brother. You're gonna show up to play next week, dude. And everybody on your team is gonna show up and play great for you, brother. Baker Mayfield's gonna tear it up, dude. You gotta believe.
No way.
You gotta believe, bro. You just need to win one more game, as do I. As does Sandman here, who's, like I said, he's no-selling all of the entire time. I did see one cool spot also where they took the table and rather than like...
Oh, yes,
they,
dude.
like,
yes, I forgot about that.
He like pushes it, flings it, but like...
Sandman flung it onto Raven, right?
Yeah, but the legs are still out.
Yeah, but he throws the flat part of the table onto his body, right?
Right. He throws so it's like getting hit with a wall.
Yeah.
Boom.
I like that.
It was
I kinda
cool.
like that. And then we see it again later on.
Yeah, I think Jack does it eventually too.
Cactus?
Yeah, Cactus Jack.
Against Ubas.
Yes. And Cactus had a belt on, which we don't know what it was. We're going to have to...
No. He said he was glad to be your tag team champion. So I just don't know who his partner is at that time.
Okay. So I wonder who his partner would have been then.
I don't know.
Yeah. It was kind of strange and unusual, I thought, also, that they put that Sabu and Cactus match on in the main.
What the fuck?
Because it was not a good match. It was
no,
bad.
it shouldn't. Dude, Raven Sandman should have been the last match.
Yeah.
Because it's the world title.
The world
It's for
title
the
goes
world
on
title.
last. It always goes on
The
last.
fuck?
And on top of that, man, I mean,
What the fuck?
both of these guys are giving it their all out there. I mean, they're drunk and all. Raven, for the most part, I thought he was in control of this match because he sold for Sandman the whole time. Sandman's drunk ass. Sold for him the whole time. Made him look like $1 million.
Right.
I mean, I can honestly not tell you a good Sandman match.
Have you seen many?
I've seen Sandman wrestle. It's not
No?
anything to write home about. But this was actually a good match.
I had a good time watching it.
This was
It's
a good
fun.
one. Yeah, I liked it.
Did you were you keeping up with ECW at the time? Did you see this one when it aired?
I don't
What'd you
think
think?
No, I didn't see this one when it aired.
It's
No.
probably is this when they were coming on at like 2 a.m. and shit?
Yeah, no, I think that was like 97. I want to say 97.
When it was 2 a.m.
Yeah, like 1997.
So what about 95 there? Do
I
you
don't
remember?
even think they were on.
Really?
They weren't even on. They didn't have
Oh, I
anything
guess this
major.
aired the first like couple weeks of 96 or some shit.
Yeah, but I don't remember them having a weekly show. Excuse me, until they got on the Country Network.
No shit,
Yeah.
the Country
The
Network?
Country Network, TNA Country Network, and that's when they were
What?
coming on at 2 in the morning.
TNA?
Yeah,
TNN?
thought it was TNA at the time.
Really?
It was like Tennessee Network Association or Access, Tennessee
Ah.
Network Access, something like that. Yeah, it was but then it transitioned without hormones to TNN, I think.
Ah. That's how they did it.
Yeah. So over time, I believe. Don't Google search me on that, but that's what I think. It might be one of those. What is it that effect that they call it, where Shaq, Kazam, and Sinbad was, but it didn't really take place.
Oh, the Mandela effect.
That's some bitch right there. Because I swear to God, it was the Berenstein Bears.
right.
It was the Berenstein. It's not the Berenstain.
We would have been
Bears.
calling it the Berenstain Bears,
I would have
right?
called it the
I would have called it
Berenstain.
because it would have had
because-
an A.
Yeah, and I would have been like, it's the Berenstain, like the Cockstains. Like Cockstain Bears. I would have made fun of it if it was called Stain.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah, the fact that it
One-
didn't
that
say
one
Stain.
in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. It's Berenstain.
You think that's like glitch in the Matrix type shit?
Yep. I think a cat fucking walked by twice. You know what I'm talking about?
Matrix, yeah.
Cat walked by twice. And some shit happened. Somebody messed with time travel. Somebody time traveled. Somebody made a ripple. And
Who was it, mate?
I don't know, man. It might have been Mr. Maybe Joe's trying to go back in time and recapture
Samoa?
his youth. Maybe Samoa. Maybe the former.
Hey, Gator Flow. You talking about me? Yeah. Current and always motherfucking champion of America. The Prizzle Dizzle himself. Come on, man. It's me. That DDP. What?
And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Go back home, Joe.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It might have been him trying to, little time travel, cause a ripple effect. All of a sudden, Sinbad is no longer.
Sinbad. Did you
he's-
think that had a movie? That was a
Yes.
movie?
I can't find it. I swear to God, I watched it.
Well, because, I mean, it didn't exist.
It was there.
What the hell was that movie called?
Kazam.
Kazam.
It was there. I saw it. It was him. He was dressed in yellow.
You watched it. You
Yes.
saw this movie.
I saw this
You
movie.
put the videotape in the shit and
yes.
it played.
No, it
Or
was
you're
on
at the-
HBO.
Oh, it wasn't at the theater.
No, it was on HBO. I swear to God, it was real. I don't know. Maybe I was drunk. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know. I was just a little kid.
Oh,
a little
shit.
too much of Grandpa's old cough medicine or something like that. Maybe I'm over here and I'm cleaning house like old Tom Tom, perhaps. You remember that?
Tommy Dreamer.
I called him Tom. Who called him Tom Tom? Was it
Someone did, right?
Stevie Richards,
I think
right?
it was Stevie.
Yeah, no, I can't stop calling him Tom Tom.
Tom,
Who's
calm
Tom Tom?
down. I don't know what the fuck he told him. I like Stevie Richards here. Is he in the Raven flock? Is that what this is at the time?
Yeah, I think he's a Raven follower. He's a
Okay.
Raven follower, yeah.
Oh, a
And,
Raven follower.
Yeah, and I think
They're not the flock?
I don't think they're the flock. Wasn't the flock was
Is Raven's flock
WCW?
WC Dub?
That was WCW with Kidman and Saturn.
So, okay, so there wasn't a name for it here at the
No,
time.
I don't think it was a faction warfare over here. No, it was just
Right. I mean,
They didn't-
yeah.
they didn't have like a little name for their group because what they were saying is Stevie Richards.
Sorry, I had to.
What they were saying is Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie. The relationship was Blue Meanie is Richards' pet.
Oh, yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah, so
On
it's-
commentary.
So I think it's Richards follows Raven, and Meanie is Richards' pet. He's just there by association.
Strange.
No BWO just yet. No BWO. Because, I
That's
mean,
much later on, ain't it?
yeah, because the NWO wouldn't even come out for another year.
Okay, so
Or-
of course it's a parody on that, in it.
Yeah, he didn't come up with that himself. Otherwise, he'd have been the one making them royalties.
Right.
So, yeah, Tommy Dreamer goes in there. He clears house on everybody.
Because the
Goes,
ref's dead.
The ref's dead. Goes for Beulah. Hits a pile driver on her.
Pile driven.
Fucking
Wait,
gets
and
it.
just before all of this, is the Singapore cane or is it coming in right now?
I think that was before this.
Okay, so woman brought it in. She hits,
Beats the shit out of Stevie Richards with it.
yes, but then she misses Raven's head, right? And then Raven tells her to hit him again.
Yes.
And he, absorbs it.
And then he kendos.
Does he grab it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he grabs it.
And
right.
then he kendos Sandman.
Right, yeah.
And then that's when Tom comes in, because I think they're going for a pin. He's going for a pin. And Tommy comes in with this head wrap with the blood everywhere. He looks like fucking Gizmo. You haven't seen it from part 2.
Oh, yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah, you gotta see part 2. He looks like fucking Gizmo with his fucking shit wrapped
Of
up.
Gremlins.
I swear that's where he got it from. And he just starts hitting DDTs. Raven's down. Richards is down. Sandman is down. Beulah gets pile driven. And, okay, everyone's cool. Cactus Jack
Cactus.
comes out of nowhere. And he gives
What's
a good
going
old
on here?
a double arm DDT
To Sandman.
to Sandman. Throws Raven's
and throws.
carcass.
He wants Raven to win
Wants Raven
the
to
world
win.
title.
Yes, he does.
Why?
I have no idea.
I wanted that answered, and I don't think I had it answered at all.
No, maybe we can revisit it next week.
Perhaps
Yes.
can follow up on that shiznits.
Yeah, but Sandman kicks out.
Kicks out and right, so they work their way up to the top turnbuckle where I thought we were getting the superplex.
As did I.
And Sandman does I thought it was a avalanche bulldog, but it's like a face buster, right, Gator? What do you think?
I thought he grabbed Raven's hair and head,
Yes.
jumped off, and just slammed his face into the mat. That's what it looked like to me.
It looked pretty brutal in its own right.
It looked like a curb stomp from like elevated heights with no feet.
Yeah, it was effective. Secured the win, and Sandman retained the ECW championship.
And he pulls out his post-celebratory cigarette.
Oh my God, that's right. Did woman have that locked and loaded, ready to go for him?
She had it ready to go, just like she used to have Mongo McMichael's fucking cigars ready too.
He had post-match cigars or what?
He used to have cigars, yeah.
Oh,
at the
yeah?
beginning, yeah. She would come out with the cigar too, and she would light it up,
Oh,
try to
no
look all
shit.
sexy and shit. After the Bill Clinton scandal, cigars.
Well, this
became a
is
thing.
like later on then, much later on. From
Probably
that
like
then.
2000 then,
Yeah,
around
or
there.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, around there. But yeah, it was cool to see Woman Man. It was cool to see Raven in his prime.
Prime
Raven.
Raven.
Shit, even
It was
Sandman.
cool to see him in the prime.
Yeah, even Sandman, man, his beer gut wasn't as fucking defined.
His hair was all wily,
It was kind of Super Saiyan-ish.
a little bit.
You know, it was like really highlighted blonde followed by dirty blonde. So it was kind of like he was in the middle of
Yeah.
transforming in between like Super Saiyan 2 and 3. If you're a Dragon Ball Z guy, you know.
Super Sandman.
Super Sandman. There you go.
Super Saiyan Man.
Super Saiyan Man. No, that's already a thing, right? The Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah,
That's
but
a-
I threw in the D in there, so Saiyan
Saiyan
Man.
There you go.
It's
Boom.
a reach.
That's a fucking fart. Boom.
Boom.
So
Boom
yeah.
goes the dynamite.
Bust out a cig, bust out a beer.
Any final thoughts on this here feature match of the week, bruv?
This is probably the best of the best ECW that we're going to get, minus Tanaka and Awesome, I would think. I'm sure there was some good shit between, RVD does all sorts of good shit, but, like we said earlier, Bill Alfonso makes it hard to watch. Like to see a little bit of Jerry Lynn. If we could get some Jerry Lynn in there, that would be nice.
I want to see the RVD Jerry Lynn feud.
We could give it a try, bro.
We can see, and then if it's all fucked up, then we'll have to maybe
Yeah.
not absorb that.
Yeah, but I mean, that would be something. I mean, ECW, This was still kind of in its early stages, I would say. I don't even think we have Taz at this point. I wouldn't even think
He
we have a
opened the
mic.
show.
Oh, he did?
Taz beat somebody.
Was he the Tasmaniac?
I can't remember. I wasn't really watching. I had threw it on and
Okay.
I wasn't glued to the screen just yet
Gotcha.
until we fast forwarded.
Well, I guess some of the guys that I was used
missed
to seeing for like Ball. I didn't see Balls on this one, which he was a staple point
Oh
later
yes,
on.
Mahomes.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't see the Dudleys were here,
We
but they
did
weren't
see
the
you-
Dudleys. They
It
weren't the
wasn't Devon and Bubba, is what you're saying, right?
Yes,
No,
yeah.
it was like the Dudley crew or Dudley. I don't even know. Ville. What do they call themselves?
It just looked like 4 inbred dudes, all in Dudley shirts. Not even Spike. Spike wasn't even there. It was just
No, yeah, no, I didn't see Spike. Yeah,
yeah. So we saw Bubba Ray, but we didn't see the actual Dudleys there. I didn't see any Mikey Awesome. There was no Tanaka. I didn't see Jerry Lynn. I didn't see RVD. So like I said, this is still kind of ECW before it's got its prime players. Prime players again, Just Incredible, Lance Storm. Didn't see any of them on this show. So I mean, it's still kind of the ECW that I watched in the late '90s.
So it picks up a little bit more after this. You think it's a little better then?
It gets
Later
better.
on?
It
All
gets
right.
way better.
Well, fuck yeah. Well, y'all give us your ECW recommendations. Maybe there's some secret gems we're not aware of. Go ahead and let us know.
My shoulder's clicking.
It's his shoulder.
My goddamn shoulder won't stop clicking, bruh.
You alright, bruv?
Ah, it hurts. I gotta go do some calisthenics. Gotta do a little stretching.
Get the little band.
I need them
It's a
arm
big
bands.
rubber band.
You know, if you know, you know. Them arm bands, they really do help you put on a good show.
Those things work really well.
Yeah, they do. I'm just so damn stubborn and set in my ways that I have trouble, giving up.
I need help. I don't need help.
I'm Steven Regal, goddammit. I'm a man. I'm a real man. I'm a real man's man. You didn't see that? You never saw Regal?
Is that in WCW or WWE?
WF.
Does he have? I've seen like his look, but I don't think I've seen the entrance. That's his theme song.
That was his
I
theme
assume?
song. Yeah.
Sounded terrible.
It is. It was terrible. He was a lumberjack
Oh
From
yeah,
the-
that's right. Yes.
from the UK.
Fucking stupid.
American-made United Kingdom lumberjacks.
Oh man, what the hell was that?
But he was a badass, man. He was a badass.
But yeah, that wraps up our feature match of the week.
Wrap it up, B.
Well, bruv, we have an AEW pape this weekend, so we have another predictions
It's that time. gonna
attempt here.
You gonna get on the board?
I'm ready to get on the board.
You ready to get another win on the board?
I'd hope so. I'd like to.
I challenge you to a duel.
We shall do a predictions duel, my friend, here. Once again, let's get it started right and proper.
Some fucking rock'em sock'em robot predictions.
Let's go with the match you just brought up off air really quickly. Was Takeshita Will Hobbs for the international title.
Yeah.
Does Takeshita successfully defend?
Oh yeah.
You're
Oh,
going
yeah.
Takeshita.
I'm going Takeshita. Takeshita ain't gonna lose that. What is it? International
title.
intercontinental title.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's not gonna lose that IC belt anytime soon. I got Takeshita all day, every day. It's gonna be a great match. I'm excited to see
Ooh,
Hobbs.
This might be a show stealer.
I think it might be because Takeshita's always, say 80-20 to steal the show.
Yeah, more or less.
You
You could put him with anyone, and he's gonna have match of the night.
dude, he reminds me of
possibly.
like Michaels now, like showstopper, show stealer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, future world champ, baby.
He's like big evil fucking Heartbreak Kid. He's like as big as the Undertaker, but he's the fucking Heartbreak Kid.
If Michaels and Taker had a baby, it'd be Takeshita.
It'd be Takeshita.
When they went to Japan on the Japan run
They
back
had
in
a
the
little-
day.
What you got? You got Takeshita. You got Hobbs.
I'm going Takeshita, bro. Come on. I think this is gonna be a great match, just like you were saying. And man, I wonder. There's probably going to be shenanigans. It's the Don Callis family, so
Yeah, but who?
Don Callis.
You think Callis will have something to do with it? Just
yeah,
Callis?
he's going to
Yeah, you're
interject some way towards the end in his little tactics.
Think we're gonna get a screwdriver, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I don't know if it's played out for the invisible hand there, but he always uses it, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's like his Sting has his bat.
He has a screwdriver.
Callis has his screwdriver. Is that what Moxley used to fuck him up?
No, that was a headbutt, I think, in a backstage segment.
A headbutt made that gigantic fucking scar?
I think it
That
was
just-
either that or like a fist.
Dude,
I can't
that's-
remember.
That just means Moxley has a gigantic dome, dude,
Well-
to be able to deliver that shot.
That I could be wrong. It might have been a punch, dude.
Damn.
It's one of the two. I don't remember exactly.
And it's weird because I can remember it happening. I just can't remember exactly what
Right?
happened.
Dude went down, and I remember he was just bleeding.
Bleeding.
And I was like, "Oh my god!" He just got hard weighed.
It was a puddle of blood. I thought it was fake for a minute. I was like, nah, fake shit.
In a different universe, puddle of mud was puddle of blood.
Muddle of pud. They were muddle of pud. I don't
Wait,
like-
you did you hear what I said?
Who were they?
Puddle of blood. In a different universe. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Puddle of blood. Shit. Puddle of dropping mics over here.
I caught it, mate.
He caught it.
How did I do that?
I think you lunged forward with the chest.
How did I do that?
Could he see me?
All right, so we go into Kester. Yeah,
Kester,
baby.
yeah.
Up
Easy money.
Next, we go with how about the old Mercedes Money defends the TBS championship against Chris Statlander, part 2. They're running it back, bro.
Damn it. I picked stat last time and I lost.
Really?
Yeah. So now I don't know if I'm going to double down and go stat
Oh, shit.
or if I'm going to go with Monet this time. This is actually a really tough one to think of.
Mercedes has had this title a while, right? Like since
I'm
what,
doubling.
like May?
I'm doubling down.
You're going stat?
I'm going stat. I'm doubling down. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Hmm.
Willow. Stat has friends. Willow. That she's just made up with her, right?
Not necessarily.
Saved her ass.
She saved her and, went about her ways quickly. Stat saved Willow, that is. Yes.
Willow's an ultimate face, so I cannot see Willow turning her back on Stat and helping Monet win this match. Monet's a shit-faced, she's a little heel. She's a shit heel. She doesn't have Camille with her anymore. Camille's eliminated.
She's gone.
Gone. She doesn't have anybody
Where's
to
she
help her
at?
ass out anymore. Apparently, she's gone.
Yeah, what the hell? I thought, did she not was she just never signed or something?
I thought they put out the little thing. Camille is
Did she, though? Did
Camille is
they?
all elite. They put it out. It was Camille is all elite. It was there.
See, I want to say I saw that too a long time ago, but now I don't even remember quite precisely about if I did.
I can't, but I think Camille went on a show and she might have said that something about what you're seeing right now isn't really me. This is what they're telling me to do. It's not what I want to do. And I'm thinking maybe her negative words might have had something to do with her being pulled.
Man, she's had so much potential going for her there. Maybe she just makes a shock return very soon.
If she does,
Or in the next
it would be here.
already at this show? Just come back and cost money. Oh, damn it.
Help Stat win.
Oh, son of a bitch. That's
Set up
not
Mon-
a
set up-
bad
set up
point.
Monet versus,
He might have just made the right decision here.
Yeah, set up Monet versus Camille. If you can't, you guys aren't working together, work together. You know what I mean? If you're not working together, work together in the ring.
It seemed like they needed to have an eventual match here, and you know what? I think you're onto something here. And
You taking my pick? It's
oh,
risky. This is my wild
This
card.
is risky as fuck.
This is my wild card right here. This is my red demon in my fucking prize picks, if you will.
Damn it, dude. I think this is a really good pick on your behalf here.
I think I'm in Tony's head.
I think I'm going to go... I'm going with you.
Two-time Two-time.
Chris.
Two-time.
I like Chris. 2-time.
TBS champion.
Okay, 2 times.
Yep, 2-time. And then you know what that sets up, maybe? Maybe. Nah, not yet. Julia.
Julia has...
She just went and messed with somebody, didn't she? She DDT'd Jamie Hayter.
Yes, on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Fight for the Fallen.
So
1-1. The mother of all simulcasts, as they're calling it.
So maybe you're right. Maybe she hits Hayter with the mist. And maybe we have Julia eventually get back to Stat for that belt, because didn't Stat take it from her? No, was it Monet?
I think it was Monet.
It was
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Monet. It was Monet. But as I recall,
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, because Julia beat Stat for it.
Julia beat Stat for it. Yes.
I think.
So wouldn't it kind of make sense for Julia to come back for that title again? Like, hey, you've got it again. Hi, how you doing? Let me take that from you one more time.
One more time.
I've already beat you for that fucking title once.
One more time in the big time.
You know, let me let me add a new member to my group. And now I'm coming after your ass with a gang load. Have some Sky Blue. You know, you got your fire and ice.
Oh.
You got your fire and ice. One's red, one's blue. And then you got black. I mean, you got the whole fucking color wheel. Let's go.
Wow. The House of Black gained some new members.
Yeah, the House of
perhaps.
Black and blue and red.
Yeah, because Sky Blue was never officially initiated, I'd say. She was more of like an almost member.
Like a house pet. You're just
Not
along,
quite.
You're just along for the ride, all right? We're just going to put your little harness
An
on.
associate of sorts, you know?
Yeah, that's probably the right term. An associate, co-worker. I mean, I don't think she's really fam. But
All
yeah,
right.
Stat.
Going Stat. I'm going to go Stat, too. I think, Mercedes she could lose a title. It's fine
And
at
who
this
knows?
point.
She might even want a vacation right now.
Yeah, and then what do you think? She drops it to Meaner in the New Japan Strong title, that is, at Wrestle Kingdom or Dynasty, whatever it is.
If she loses this one,
She might.
yes.
Yeah, right.
If she loses this one, yes.
Like you're saying, she wants a little break ski.
A little
Got to
break.
drop her titles if you want
Yeah.
to break ski. She
Yeah.
has to go film something probably.
She's got to go get on the Jericho cruise.
Is she gonna go film the Mandalorian, like movie or some shit?
Ugh,
I don't know.
Jeez.
That's my guess.
cringe. I don't like Star Wars anymore.
Did you ever see that show?
Hell no.
Hell to the
Man,
no.
dude, I told you I didn't see anything past fucking Revenge. I'm done.
Of the Sith?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
You didn't see any of that new trilogy?
All I needed to see was Anakin go evil. That was
Yeah.
that was it. That was it. Once I saw Anakin. Once I saw Anakin, the rise and fall, that's all I needed. I needed to know where Vader came from.
I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah, and once
In
I
that
saw
movie.
that was it, baby. That was it. Bye-bye, Yoda. I already know where you're going. Bye-bye. We'll see you later in the new movies,
See
the
ya.
old movies. But anything after that, man, that Jar Jar Binks, and I didn't like him either.
Oh
He was-
yeah,
he was
Binks
cringe.
is. But we digress.
Yeah. Not a Star Wars guy.
Next match up is, let's go MJF, Adam Cole, Dynamite Diamond Ring is up for grabs here. A end to a story. Ultimately, they had a pretty cool face-to-face promo on this past Collision at the Hammerstein Ballroom. At the Hammerstein Ballroom. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, I got you on that one. Yeah. No, it's definitely the Hammerstein.
It's the Hammerstein, yeah. As
Yes.
or the Hammerstein,
'Cause
like
what the fuck-
Jericho's been calling it.
Because what the fuck is a Hammerstein?
Come on, dude. It was always the Hammerstein. You just didn't. You're just remembering wrong.
I don't know, man. I've never even met a Mr. Hammerstein before, but I've met a Mr. Hammerstein before. Or a Hammerstein.
Does MJF win, bruv?
He does.
Yeah.
MJF wins. He retains his Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Because what is Cole gonna do with it? You know,
Nothing.
nothing.
And what's the point of getting rid of it off of MJF? It's almost like his streak right now. It's like MJF is the taker of the ring. It's his WrestleMania. he never loses it. He's undefeated for that
Yep.
fucking ring.
Yep, 6
Taker-
years running.
Yeah, Taker was undefeated at Mania. MJF is undefeated for the ring. Just keep the streak going.
Just keep going.
Yeah, there's no point in breaking
You
it.
can lose it in a decade.
Where's Roddy Strong at right now?
It's on break, I think. MJF broke his arm, I think, and sent him on his way home.
Did he really?
Something like that happened.
That's not good for Cole. Because as I recall, didn't O'Reilly tell Cole, how dare you let him go in there and fight him when you knew what was going to happen?
Right. So O'Reilly blames Cole for Roddy's injury, yes.
What if Roddy does too?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
What if
Perhaps.
Roddy does
Well,
too?
No, I think Roddy was gonna, take up for his own actions.
I wonder if maybe Roddy comes back angry at Cole and joins MJF and screws over Cole.
At World's End?
Yeah. Now you've got Cole by himself. O'Reilly doesn't want to join anybody. And Strong has just gone away with MJF, leaving the kingdom. Bye-bye.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you're onto something, that there's gonna be some sort of run-in shenanigans at the end. I don't know who's costing who. And I'm not gonna make any predictions on that end, other than I do also have MJF retaining his Dynamite Diamond ring. But I like your speculation, bruv.
I'm thinking Roddy tries to throw the ring to MJF. Or I'm sorry, to Cole. And oopski doodle.
It's
He
off
misses.
to MJF.
It's off target, and he accidentally gets it to MJF. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Strong didn't really mean to do that. Did he?
Did
No.
he?
No, did he? And then he comes in, and it's like, oh, well, whose side is he on? Leg drop. Hulk Hogan. Something like that. Could get a little turnskis. We'll see. Roddy's been, he's good. But this whole Undisputed Kingdom thing, it's fucking dead in the water.
Yeah, I think it's ran its course. So has this story, but you know what? It's reaching the end of its chapter here, and I don't know if they'll continue this later on, but I think it's finally time to end it, and yeah, let these guys move on here, and I'm excited to see the ending of sorts. So
You know who needs to come back on this one?
who's that?
Wardlow.
Yeah,
Needs to go over there and fucking powerbomb both
just
of their
destroy
asses.
all of them.
Both of them
Maybe
for
that's
fucking with him.
who should show up
Yeah,
at the
just
end of this
show up
shit.
and just fuck both of you. I
Fuck
hate
all
both
of
of
them
you.
up, yeah.
You talk shit about me. You belittled me. Both of you get powerbombed.
I like that
symphonies.
idea the most.
Yeah. Eat it. How was
Come
lunch?
back, Wardlow. We hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we miss him. Don't lose anything.
Wardlow.
Wardlow. What do we got? Next match.
Maximus.
Who?
X-Pac.
X-Pac. You think you can tell us what to do?
You think you can tell us what to wear?
You think you better?
Well, you better get ready. Because we got the AEW Women's World Championship.
And we's about to break it down.
Thunder Rosa is coming for Mariah May. And she's gonna whip that ass.
Thunder Rosa whipping ass. Yeah. Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa going this match. Thunder Rosa.
We got TR versus Mariah.
TR Mariah world title on the line. Does Mariah retain or does she lose against former world champion Thunder Rosa? What do you think?
She retains.
Yeah, she has to retain
She
this.
retains.
It would be too soon, and Thunder can always continue this not comeback story, but her long journey back to the world title throughout the next year.
Yep.
Have another big, massive moment against, whoever it is in a year's time, or, maybe even by next summer or some shit,
Yeah, and maybe we eventually get that Thunder Rosa heel turn. She loses this match. Perhaps it causes her to go a little mad, a little haywire. She's been a face for so long. Maybe she gets upset and starts using questionable tactics to get victories and stacks them up that way. And in all this time, we can have a Mariah May versus Toni Storm, a recount, and we can go ahead and see who the best of the best of the best serve with honors is there. In which case, I think Tony will come out on top. And if Tony's going to be the face in that scenario, I need a heel ski. And if it's going to be Thunder Rosa, I need you to go bad. So that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe after this, we have a little tree-way dance.
A tree-way.
We run it back with a tree-way dance.
Yeah, I don't know where it really goes from here after this. Actually, I don't know who's really in line because Mina already had her chance recently, right? Yeah,
she did.
that already happened. And then Tony's like kind of not really in that title picture just quite yet, like at all.
If Tony has amnesia, she doesn't remember any of the bad things Mariah did to her.
No.
But the original Tony Storm took Mariah underneath her wing.
So she doesn't even know Mariah May yet, technically in story, in amnesia.
What if she likes her and helps her out? And we get the opposite version here, where Mariah May is Tony Storm and Tony Storm is Mariah May. And she's now the underling underneath the champion.
That'd be
reverse
I don't
role.
know. I don't know.
Dude. That'd be
Could all
wild.
just be a big mind game from Tony,
That's the point.
right?
That's the point.
Yeah.
If she comes back and she's still timeless. She was acting the entire time. I acted like I didn't know so that I could get under your bosom and gain your confidence right before I stabbed you in the back with a knife. What if?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's long-term storytelling right there. Get that shit right, Tony. Tony Khan.
T Kizzle.
Get that shit on the burner, bro, because that shit's fucking fire.
Well, it's cooking right now, dude. So let it play out.
Yeah, man. I'm saying if that's the plan, bro, hell yeah. And if you
yeah.
and if you listen and you ain't done this shit in your fed, get this shit going because that shit can sell. You have somebody underneath somebody's wing, backstab them. They get amnesia. They go under that same person's. They go under that person's wing and then backstab them. It's the fucking ultimate irony. Ultimate payback.
So we both have Mariah May.
We got Mariah
in this world title match. Yeah, I can't really, as much as I want Thunder to be the new champion again. Damn it, I don't see it happening, unfortunately.
There's no time limit draws or nothing, right?
I mean, it's probably 60-minute time limit.
They're not going 60.
No, of course not.
So
No,
I got Mariah. Yeah.
Probably 20 minutes. for
Sorry,
these two.
Thunder. We love you. Friend of the show.
Up next is the probably main event of the night, I'm sure, is the four-way for the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley defends against Switchblade Jay White, Hangman Adam Page, and Orange Cassidy. Who you got, bruv?
This one's pretty
Cut and dry.
Yeah, I mean, I got Moxley in the retention.
I got Mox.
He's retaining this one. I mean, I would like to say Jay White, but I mean, in all seriousness,
It ain't happening right now.
and I mean, there's no chance in hell that Orange Cassidy gets over on this. Hangman's got too many enemies. That ain't happening. Moxley's got help, backup. He's hot right now. Moxley's retaining. And like you were saying, he ain't losing it till a certain someone gets back.
People are speculating that Kenny shows up here at this pape.
Maybe he calls Moxley out. But dude,
Or costs him.
But if he costs him, who wins? Who's he going to let
I
win?
don't know.
Like,
I mean, it is a four-way after all. He doesn't have to be pinned
but I
or
mean,
submitted.
do you think he lets Orange Cassidy beat somebody?
Oh, not Cass.
Because I mean, look at this.
What if it's Jay White though?
Why would it be?
I don't know.
I mean, why would Kenny help Jay
He
White?
inadvertently helps Jay on accident.
Trying to help Cassidy and accidentally helps Lethal or Lethal.
No,
Lethal
he's
White?
not intending to help anyone. If anyone, he's trying to help Hanger. But
Why would he try and help Hanger though? They're still not friends either.
that's what I'm saying. He's not trying to help anyone other than coming in and, attacking Mox, who is his former rival. And now, if Kenny's to come and save AEW, he's got to take out Mox, right?
Right.
But I don't know. Maybe not.
Kenny's here. But whose side is he on?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Death Rider Kenny.
Kenny's in the Death Riders.
He's a Death Rider.
Kenny Death Rider.
Oh my God, that would be fucking wild, man. Talk about the ultimate.
Reveals a shirt.
Dude, that would be fucking insane,
That'd be
dude.
funny
Death
as
Riders.
Fuck.
Oh, wow. Omega Death Riders. That'd be insane, dude, if he fucking pulled a Hogan and went in there to save WCW and he ended up dropping the leg on Cassidy. That'd be wild. Be nasty.
I kind of like that idea a lot.
It'd be nasty, dude. That would fucking make fans fucking pop.
And he helps Mox win.
He helps Mox win. He goes in there and he helps Mox
Death
win.
Rider Omega.
Death Rider Omega. Omega Death Rider.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be big time.
Then he would be Omega Red.
Wow.
Evil Kenny.
I don't know. That faction's already really huge, so probably not. But it's like cool to like you see it in your head, right?
Yeah, dude. Because I'm telling you, dude,
That's funny.
the fans would go bonkers. They'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That would be a crazy swerve,
Like,
of sorts.
The
yeah.
jars would drop, and
The jars.
the jars would drop, and I'm telling you, bro, they would start throwing shit in, a la Hogan. They would start throwing shit in at Kenny, hitting him, drinks, hot dogs.
Not
whatever
the
they had.
dogs.
They throw hot dog. I wouldn't. Shit, I'm gonna eat my hot dog. Those motherfuckers are like $8. I'm eating it. I'm not trashing.
Not
it.
wasting any hot dogs, no
Yeah.
popcorn,
Hell no, dude.
no beers.
Ah, man, inflation, bro. You got. I bring the popcorn home with me after the show.
And you fill it up before too,
You're
right?
damn
You fill it up
right.
again, rather.
Yeah, it's a good trick I didn't know about until Hammer told me.
Santicos.
Yeah, he's like, fill it up before you go home. What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck would I do that? Because, I mean, it's free, bro. Get more. I was like, oh. Well, when you put it like that, I guess I'm going to get a refill. Damn.
Grab a refizzle.
Refill my soda,
the
refill my
whizzle.
popcorn, come home, watch some more movies. Game over, man. Game over, man.
Yeah, man. That we have all the same picks here.
We do have all the same picks here. And that's probably my fault because I swayed you on stat. You're probably going to go Monet, huh?
I was thinking Monet, and then I don't know. I like in Statlander for this. She's you can't ever count her out. She's such a beast.
She's more woman than woman.
More woman than woman, more woman than woman.
Yeah.
But that wraps up our predictions here on Suplex Studies episode 28. We hope you had a great time with us. We will see you next week. It has been a pleasure, Gator.
Yes. Thank you for joining us again this week. We love every single one of you. And don't forget, when your Suplex Studies for
Motherfuckers, yeah.
I love you, Solo.
Yeah.